welcome back to my channel. So first of all, what I want to address is that I have not posted for the past like 5 weeks. I'm so sorry about that, and I've noticed that like during those 5 weeks, I noticed like my subscribers were going like up and down, they were like a nice wave, like people were subscribing and then I lost them, and then they come back and then I lost them. So right now I'm at 126, which is amazing. So yes, I only lost one. So sorry about that. There's no real explanation, just that I kept forgetting or I didn't have time. So then just now I was downstairs on the computer and I was like, Jasmine, get your lazy butt up and do something with yourself. So I decided to record this video, which is going to be a simple video but entertaining, which is going to be my opinion on Walking Dead Season 7 so far. Before we get started, I just want you guys to listen to this. I'm one of those people who, like, while I'm waiting, because I have to wait a week for the next episode to come out, right? But during that week, I don't know what to do with myself, so I'll rewatch Walking Dead, and I'm on my 5th round right now, and I'm on Season 5, I think it is, and I just noticed, this is my first time noticing, at the end of Welcome to the Tombs, after Andrea dies, they play this song, and I'm obsessed with it, but it freaking doesn't exist. I checked, like, I Shazammed it, I checked on, like, every single thing, like, Walking Dead soundtrack and everything. It doesn't exist. They, like, just made it for the show. So I can't buy it or anything. But at least it's on Google. But listen to this song. So yeah, I think that's an amazing song and it doesn't exist. So on to the actual point of this video. So let's start with the season kickoff. Sam. So, my mom and I, like, we watch it every Monday night, and the season 6 season finale, yes, that's how it goes, like, we saw Sam panicking a bit, like, Mom, and, like, we knew something was up, something was gonna happen. But the fact that they started the episode with his death, where, like, they full-on showed him actually getting eaten, and then, oh no, that wasn't enough. They had to have Jesse. I get that she'd be a little like, oh my god, my son's dying. But, like, what she should have and could have done would be let go of his hand and then be free. But even before that, Father Gabriel, he was saying that he was gonna, like, he could take Judith, and I think he was gonna take Carl, but then Carl didn't want to go to, like, the church or something like that to keep him safe. And then everyone was saying, Sam, you should go too. And he's like, no, I'm gonna stay with you. If friggin' Sam had gone, there would be no issue here. Anyways, Jesse wouldn't let go of his hand. Meanwhile, she could have just let go and found a little safe little area, and then she could have her meltdown while they're in a little home or something. But no. So he was holding on to Jesse's hand, and I guess because she was dying, obviously, like, her grip was, like, really tight, he couldn't let go of her arm, and then she was holding on to him. And then Rick, even though he was, like, having a little meltdown himself where he nearly got devoured, he was able to, like, cut her arm so that Carl would be free. And, like, good on you, Rick, for not melting down. But then there's Ron. I've always hated Ron. He's always so sketchy, and he's so rude to Carl. Like, how he tries to, like, kill Rick and Carl, or either one. Like, that was not okay. I just questioned this one part, too. How did Carl get shot in the eye and survive? Like, I wish I had recorded the reaction, though, because, like, how the stray bullet hit Carl in the eye. My mother's and her reaction, like, I was literally like this, like, hyperventilating. I was on a yoga ball, and I'm pretty sure I fell off my ball. But, like, he survived, and Rick was able to, like, pick him up and, like, bring him to the house so that he'd be fine. Like, not really realistic with all the walkers there. They would have noticed them with all that commotion, like, with Sam getting eaten, Jesse getting eaten, Ron, his gun, and then they were just able to make it to the house. Rick carrying, like, a teen guy. Anyways, and then once Carl's in the house, Rick He didn't know what to do. He was like freaking out, thinking his son was gonna die and he'd be left alone in the apocalypse world. So then his bright idea is to go take on, what, like 1,000 walkers on his own? And then, like, the whole group is like, oh, let's have this nice moment where we're all gonna go help Rick. There's like 40 of us and 1,000 of them, but we can do it. So then they all choose to go out and attack the walkers. There probably wasn't even 40 of them. And none of them got bit or hurt or anything. Like, I know that Daryl set the fire, but that wouldn't take out the 1,000 walkers. Like, just the logic of that kind of bothers me a little. Like, I was at least expecting that guy who looks like he could be Michonne's brother to die. Like, someone. My mom and I were both thinking Abraham would die, so on to the next episode. I don't know if it was the same one or the next one, but where Sasha and Abraham and Daryl got caught by that biker group, and then, like, they were gonna shoot them. My mom and I could not handle, because we were like, oh my god, he's gonna shoot them here. But he's not. But he is. Like, he kept, like, tricking them, like, I'm gonna shoot you, but I'm not. What was that? It was just tricking with our emotions. And I remember I blinked at the exact time that Daryl came out with his bazooka thingy. I just saw the explosion, and I literally thought that an explosion went off and that it killed, like, all of them, including, like, Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl, and I was not okay. Daryl seems to get out of a lot of death situations. Daryl and Glenn should have each died, like, 20 times, but they always make it out. I don't know how Walking Dead is able to, like, put them in these situations and then, no, don't worry, they're fine. Yeah. And then I'm probably gonna skip an episode here because I don't really remember what happened a couple episodes ago. The new group with Jesus. First of all, my mother and I were so confused because when he jumped out of the car, the truck that was rolling into the lake, Jesus, it looked like his head had gotten rolled over by the truck. Like, it seriously looked like that. But then he's fine. So I'm not sure if he got rolled over by the truck or if that was just in the eyes perspective. But he's not going to be okay getting driven over the head with a tire by a truck, and be fine. He's not going to walk away from that. Let's just talk about, like, how insane Rick has gotten. Like, he stabbed that guy, or did he stab him? Yeah. He stabbed him with, it was like flabby neck skin. Then he just, like, looks up, like, everyone's like, oh my god, you just killed him. And they're, like, freaking out. He's like, what? He's not okay anymore. Him and Carl, they both lost a lot of, like, I want to say niceness, but that's not it. And then I also feel bad for Carol, because Carol's lost, like, technically 3 daughters and a son. Well, he wasn't really her son, but I know. And, like, he was a kid who liked her. Carol just, like, has a curse on children. And that's just what I think about Walking Dead so far. I didn't really give an overall perspective, I guess. But I think that it's going to be, like, a really good season. But I don't like how they kicked it off. Like, it's okay to kick it off with, like, a death or something. But you don't slaughter a whole family in the first episode. You didn't even get to, like, warm up a bit. So, yeah. I think it was a little poorly organized. What I honestly think is it's almost like they wanted to get rid of them because they were like, hey, we can't handle these many characters or something. So then they're like, how do we get rid of these characters fast and easy? So, like, let's just slaughter them all in under 5 minutes. I think it was done a little sloppily. That's my opinion on that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to join our happy little family. And also comment if you like what I think about Walking Dead stuff. I've been watching it since 2010 or 11, so you know, I have my opinion on it. I've been there since the beginning, when I was like 9. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all next time. Good night, good day, goodbye.